Wow, this is really cool.
Also.
Victoria's casting my shadow.
Yep.
Wow, look at her go.
It's okay, Bruce. You can come up
Brucey,
beside Dad.
come on, let's go.
Yeah. Oh no, you're scared that you're going to hit the picture down again. Okay. Right. Oh, there it goes.
All right. Let's just do the show. Bruce will join us if he wants to.
Okay.
All right. Patty
Hello.
has joined. Yasmin Maxwell has joined
Yummy
the
Yas,
show along with Desi. So for diagnostic purposes, while Victoria welcomes people to the show, we are using the Shure 88 microphone. Let us know, how do we sound today, guys?
Let him get up here.
Let's go, Bruce. He's not coming.
Okay.
All right.
Joe without an E.
Joe without an
Hi,
E.
guys.
Bruce.
Hi, Bruce. He's ace.
Bruce is amazing. He's just like...
I think what we need to do is get him up here before Emmett and I come. Do you know what I mean? So you get him up with you.
This is all great in theory.
Yeah, okay. Brisket Bob.
Brisket Bob has joined the show. It's going to be wonderful.
He said there was echo. I don't know.
There's an echo?
Yo, Joe.
Yeah, let us know. We sound like TTV? Excellent. Bill Perry has joined the show.
Hello,
Bill Perry,
Angela
the OLG. That's right.
Yep.
So, we sound better. Excellent. All right. Cool. So, normally we use this thing. Just, again, since we're doing diagnostics today.
Oh, because we're not using it.
But that's been dodgy. So, well, I think that's caused by the eternal dodginess over the past couple days. And today we're using the absolutely amazing Shure V88.
You haven't got the prop for Stella Jim. Hello, Angela Teresa, Andrew Maxwell, yay,
okay.
Anita.
Prop tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right,
Yes.
Angela, good morning.
And Angela topping, top of the morning.
Top of the morning to you, Angela.
That's
Good.
right.
Hey, Bruce, stay out of my pocket.
Hi, Heidi and Julie.
All right. Anyway.
Right.
So, what's the weather like there? Cold.
Yeah, it's cold.
It's just...
Little Emmett's
yeah.
shivering.
Yeah, Emmett's shivering, right? He's got no capacity. Debbie says, we found fantastic.
Oh, cool.
So bombastic.
Yes.
One ping only. So, what movie is that from, people? One ping only. So
I know.
Let us know.
Me all the time.
Oh, yeah. Victoria, one ping only.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
All right, so today we've got this amazing experiment we're going to do today, gang. It is called the Coffee Game.
The coffee game.
Victoria and I were just playing the Coffee Game.
Yep, we were.
And?
I didn't actually really get it. Still don't know if I really get it.
Oh, yeah, you will. That's right. So we're going to play the Coffee Game today, guys. There's 3 phases to the Coffee Game. We're going to do the first 2 today, right? So Nancy,
October. Whoever that was they
Bill.
nailed it.
That's right.
Oh,
well,
Bill.
of course, Bill knows it. He's a submariner, right?
Okay.
Bill used to drive the boat. Beep, beep. Right. So Bill was the one ping on the
Nancy,
guy.
I think, arrive.
All right.
Nancy.
90 degrees there, Bob. Jeez. You can... I wouldn't mind about 70 or 80 Fahrenheit. Yeah, 70 or 80 Celsius would suck. But,
Yes,
all right,
it would.
Yasmin is enjoying her coffee right now. Jacqueline has joined the show.
Hello.
And you always share it, so I'm going to thank you in advance for being a show sharer.
Yeah, she's ace, Jacqueline.
Good fun.
Thank you. Yeah.
So did we tell them where to go yet or anything?
I don't think so. We've been just greeting people as they arrive.
New York City as
So,
well.
Barbara Brown. Hello.
Downtown with Barbara Brown in Florida.
And thank goodness for air conditioning. Is she? Oh, she's
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, Pauline Brown is in
the UK one.
Right.
And hello, Patty White. 78 degrees in San Diego.
Oh, righty there.
All right. Go to freeneville.com.
While you're there,
Yes. Check out Manifesting Mastery.
don't check it out. Just join.
Yeah.
Right? I tell you, I love when we get the emails because we're putting up a couple. I'm actually stopping being slack. I mean, like, I rarely have been putting up success stories in the past 6 months. I've just
There's
been lazy.
so many in there. It's
But,
like...
so we're adding to them this week. I'm just going through saying, right, I promised you I'd put yours up, so here it goes.
Yeah.
So, we just get these lovely emails that say, I don't know why I waited. It's like, yeah, I don't know why you did either. Right?
Yeah.
Anyway, all right, crash commercial over.
That's right.
It's Free Neville, Manifesting Mastery, course.com, and what else, Victoria?
7 free easy manifesting lessons by going to easymanifestingmethods.com.
That's right.
They're top 7 ones.
Don't put up some dicky link, Bill. I will get you.
I think he does it deliberately.
I know
just to
he
get
does. So
I think he bought that other domain anyway, just because of that. Right.
Bill costs me money.
And for refunds, where do they go?
FeelItRealFun.com, guys.
That's right. We've got nearly a whole year's worth up there.
Almost, guys.
Yeah.
Almost.
Wow.
And
What show are we? 343?
344 today.
344. So in another 21 days...
That's
or
right.
showtime,
Yeah. It's like
they'll have exactly
a whole year's
they
worth.
could play
right?
a whole year, one new every day.
That's
And
right.
it'd be a bit like manifesting mastery, you know, when you do that and then you revisit it a second time.
Sure,
the things
absolutely.
that you get out of it.
Yep.
Or the third or fourth time. It's
By the way,
like
and you could watch how we evolve as we teach it, right? Because our teaching evolves, right?
Yeah.
Neville's lectures in the 1950s were not the same as the ones in the 1970s.
Yeah.
Right? There's a reason why.
Yeah.
Okay? So,
You know, it would be very good for us to go back and do Manifesting Mastery again.
oh, I've got plans for that.
And we'll put in a new audio. Okay.
Oh, right.
Okay, I didn't realise you thought of that.
All right.
Hiya, Cindy Williams. Good to see ya.
So, are we ready, guys?
We are.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, so have you got the topic handy or you don't need it?
We don't need a thing
Okay.
because after the show, I want you guys to put up a quote, and I'll tell you what it is. Ready? So, let's play the coffee game. Who wants to play the coffee game? Just give us push some things.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
If you want to play the coffee game. Nobody wants to play?
Play it. I like.
All right. It was a great show. Visit us at freeneville.com.
We need something.
Come on. All right.
Someone
Somebody
does.
wants to play the coffee
Okay,
game. This
good.
is great, guys. Okay, so here's the coffee game phase 1.
Yep.
Ready? I want you to imagine what would imply that you just got a cup of coffee. All right? Go. Do 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 do
And that's it.
Okay, that's
You've
it.
done it.
So what did you imagine that implies you got the cup of coffee? Right? Well, let us know if you want to in the comments or just pay attention. Right? So, Victoria.
Yes.
If you imagined having gotten a cup of coffee, what would you imagine?
Well,
Yeah, we
it's
just did
evolved
this.
from Fridays or Thursdays when I mentioned to you about, for me, what would imply.
By the way, you did this
Pass
at
me
work,
my dressing gown, please.
right? So she imagined
Yes.
the coffee
Yes.
and saying, hey, will you pass me my dressing gown? So that implies she got her coffee while still in bed.
Yep.
Right.
And Kirsten had the yummy smell. Andrew got it's warm in my hand. Julie got, delighted with my coffee. From Barbara.
Oh, yeah, guys. This is great. Feel the hot coffee going
Taste
down.
buds. Feel the hot coffee going down.
That's right. Starbucks.
Yeah.
Cup in my hand, sipping. Boom,
Yeah.
right? So you already got it. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
You've imagined what implies you've got the coffee. Right? Victoria got the coffee, and she says, will you get me my dressing gown? Cool. What's your new version? So you said you have a new version?
No.
Didn't you? Didn't you say you improved it or something? We'll see on the replay.
Oh.
All right. Now, let's call that phase 1. Right? By the way, we're starting at phase 1 not because it's small, and we want to start small and get good at manifesting, right? That's crazy, right? Everything's smaller than you.
Yeah.
So a cup of coffee, a BMW, becoming a citizen, right? All the same, right? And by the way, I'm not saying, well, all miracles are the same size. You skip that. You're bigger than everything. It's not about the size of the miracle, because coffee's easy, right? Yeah. Coffee's not all that freaking easy if you're in the middle of the woods. Right? You're naked in the middle of the woods doing your primitive camping thing, right?
Yeah.
And along comes my buddy the lumber grader on his little thing. And no, serious story, guys, right? I used to camp in the woods, live in the loincloth, rub 2 sticks together, all that stuff. I was fascinated with living
Primal
primitively,
man.
right? Primal. But I had a buddy, Marky Mark, right? So Marky Mark actually dated my first wife, right?
Oh.
So Marky Mark always knew where to find me in the woods.
Yeah.
And I'm in the woods. I'm on like day 4, and I haven't had coffee in 4 days because I don't take coffee to the woods because it smells and all the critters notice it, right? But Marky Mark knows where to find me if he's in the mood for a good nature chat with a guy that's half naked wearing a loincloth. So what's he do, right? Marky Mark rolls up with a thermos full of coffee and 2 cups saying, hey, got a minute? Yeah, sure. The naked guy in the woods with a fire. Let's have some fun. So, scratch all that. We'll just edit that out. Right?
Yeah.
That was a good, fun story, though. So,
Sounds like it was getting into phase 2 to me.
phase 2, right? So,
Yes.
phase 1.
Yes.
Imagine what would imply that you got a cup of coffee.
Oh, and you said to me, did I change it? I didn't know if I did. I had a little quick think and thought, pass my dressing gown, just so I can snuggle up in bed and feel warm with my coffee. That's,
Warm
for
with
me,
the
what
coffee.
would be like, oh, yeah.
Matthew
So-
has shared the show. You are a show
Matthew
sharer.
and Jacqueline
You
shared
show
the show.
sharers,
Thank you
you.
so much.
Ooh,
and there
we
were a
love
lot
that.
of other comments about, the tasting, the smell. Oh, someone said, the heartburn. 20 minutes later, I think
20
it was
minutes
Anchorst,
later, you got to learn to make coffee like
And
we
I
do.
think Angela Teresa said she'll get another tea bag out or something. Maybe she doesn't
cool.
do coffee.
Yeah,
That's
tea's
fine.
all right. We won't hold it against
No.
you. We will hold it against Bill Perry, though. So,
Right.
ready.
Yes.
Okay, phase 2.
Yes.
So, let's say you want to imagine a new car. Right? What would imply that you have a new car, right? Or, let's say you want to imagine working from home, being financially secure. What would imagine that you're working from home, being financially secure? Are you ready? Right, because remember, what does Neville say? Imagine what would imply your wish has already been fulfilled.
Okay, so we're just doing imagine being financially secure.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Yep. Let's say imagining financially secure while working at home. How's that? Ready? Something Victoria could imagine is a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Right? I want you to get how cool this is. Okay? And how easy the coffee game is. So,
Yeah, I like this
She's
one.
sitting at her desk.
No, I'm not. I'm still in bed.
Yeah.
It's 10
Okay.
a.m.
She's still in bed. It's 10 a.m. She's got her laptop. She's answering an
I'm
email.
answering emails in bed.
Right?
Yeah, because I'm
Okay.
working from home.
And suddenly there's a cup of coffee.
Yes.
Boom. Right?
Yep.
Now, all she has to do is imagine, hey, babe, because she knows she's financially secure, working at home, in bed, snuggled up. She doesn't have to, like, force and
Yes.
she knows this.
Yeah.
So the only thing she has to do is go, right, so if I am financially secure, working from home, answering an email, in bed, at 10 o'clock,
Yes.
who rounds the corner?
Hubby, with my coffee.
It's not Bill driving a submarine. it's Mr. 2020 with the cup of Joe. Right? Get how cool this is.
Yeah, I really do.
Yeah. By the way, let's say you wanted to imagine a puppy. Okay? We got a puppy. Do. What would we imagine that would imply we have a puppy? Right?
Yasmin coming around to have a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
And just happens to have a little puppy in her hand.
Yeah. Or, okay, we already got the puppy. We're at the dog park.
Yeah.
And Yasmin rolls up in the Andrew mobile.
Yes.
Yeah, playing the music.
She likes to do that. Yes.
So Yasmin rolls up in, or she play that funky music.
Oh, she'd
right?
be into
So,
Scream. Or Pearl. Oh,
yeah,
that's it.
yeah. I can't sing that one. So I can't sing them all. But here's the thing. So Yasmin rolls up. She gets out of the car and she goes, "I knew you guys would be here. Why would we be at the dog park? Because we've got a what? Puppy.
Got
And she
you.
says, "Here's your coffee." All we got to do is imagine Yasmin giving us a coffee and know we're at the dog park while she's.
And so it's imagining the coffee, but it weaves into the other thing that we want, is
Yes,
it?
absolutely.
Is that-
So the cup of coffee implies we've got a puppy at the dog park, right? Now, by the way, I'm not saying to do this to manifest a cup of coffee and financially secure. I'm just saying phase 1 is you're manifesting a coffee.
Yeah.
Phase 2 is you're manifesting financial freedom in bed or at the dog park with the puppy, right? So, or you're manifesting financial freedom in bed or you're manifesting a puppy at the dog park, right?
Yeah,
That's
got you.
phase 2. We've got phase 3, but we're not doing it today because we want you to play.
How long? Will we make him wait a week?
No.
Because you're making me wait as well.
How
How long?
Oh, yeah. By the way, I wouldn't tell her about phase 3 because I
No.
don't want her to leak it.
No.
Lose slips,
Yeah.
sink ships.
I've
Right,
always
Bill
been
Perry?
laughing, waking up. Oh, I missed that.
In the morning, drinking my coffee, reading the
Something.
Wall Street Journal, I think.
All right.
Virginia has joined the show. You're a show
Hello,
sharer too, I've
Virginia.
noticed. Show sharers. Right?
Yes, so, and actually I did mention to you,
Yes?
not that I did this then, because we're talking like 10 years ago when I returned from the UK.
By the way,
one
this
year.
is pretty cool, guys.
Yes.
Ready? Let's talk real world here. Go.
Yeah, and I was job hunting because I set up my own business. I couldn't end up finding any customers, and so I decided things are pretty strife. I'm going to find a job anyway. So, but what happened was I'd had an initial interview with one of the bosses, and then they still hadn't employed me at this point. But then the two of them said, "Hey Vic, come in to this cafe. Let's go have a cup of coffee and talk." Now, and how easy, like if I'd known about all this Neville stuff, like how that could have been
Sure, absolutely.
phase 2 for me.
Absolutely.
Like,
Here's your coffee. Welcome to the club.
And the job's yours if you want it, because that's what ended up happening. So
Yep.
it was like sitting back with the two of them, having my cup of coffee.
Yes.
That was
By
a
the way,
perfect
if you
place
want a
to-
job, she just gave you a scene.
Yeah.
Okay? Boom.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
say we imagine the date. Right? So it was a good date, right? It was so good that we're having breakfast, right?
Yeah.
So I don't can imagine the phone call went well, the date went okay, the waiter didn't
The
spill his
breakfast.
crap, the ex-boyfriend didn't show up with the petrol can, right?
Yeah.
What I'm imagining is coffee, right? Okay, or I'm just imagining, okay, I roll her over in the bed. Here
No,
you go.
you do this. Give me a
Yeah,
coffee.
no, give me a coffee.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Oh, sorry, Matthew Krause. This works. I've let my imagination wander to dangerous places that had scary potential. Sorry, babe, can you help?
Nope, too much.
right.
Too little, too much.
Okay.
But Matthew, we will read it later.
Yes,
I promise you.
and
Right?
he
Over a cup
said
of coffee.
it works, so read his comment, you guys.
Boom, excellent.
Yeah.
So Yasmin says, "Got a fly, guys." Yep.
Okay,
Boom.
catch you later.
All right, enjoy the
Yeah.
cuppa. Now,
Yeah.
here's your homework, guys. Remember, there's 3 phases to this. Phase 1, you're imagining what would imply you got a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Just for fun, right?
Yeah.
Play with that, because I want you to get. You're not imagining. I'm imagining the guy in front of me buying a cup of coffee for me. Wrong answer. Okay, I'm imagining how the coffee gets to me. Like, like how did it all happen? No. I want you to imagine, that you got a cup of coffee, right?
Yeah.
It could be them handing it to you, but it's not like they gave it to me because I won first prize and
No,
something.
yeah.
That's where you get lost.
Yeah.
I want you to just imagine what would imply you got a
Just
cup of coffee.
got a cup of coffee. That's
right?
it. Yeah.
Boom. You get to find out how you got it. Right?
Yeah.
That's the good fun, right?
Yeah.
So there's what you define. I got a cup of coffee. What would imply I got a cup of coffee? Boom. Right. Now, so there's phase 1. Phase 2, getting the cup of coffee, is what implies something else has happened in your life. Okay, so you're not manifesting a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like Victoria said, she got the coffee when they gave her the job, right? And so she knows, right? So I'm not imagining they're hiring me. I'm imagining they gave me a cup of coffee and said, "Hey, welcome to the club." Boom, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Or to make it even sweeter, imagine that cup of coffee at work, right? You've been working there for 6 months now. Gary comes in with your favorite cuppa, bang, get to work.
I don't think that would have ever happened. But
Right?
anyway, sorry.
Yeah, but get how cool it is.
Yeah.
Right? So the cuppa implies something, right? Or you're at work and you don't get, you can imagine not getting a cup of coffee, right? Somebody stole your coffee mug. Anna. Right? Get it?
She doesn't steal mine. I used to steal hers occasionally. Yes.
Oh.
No, I don't think I ever did really. Hi, Chantal.
Cindy.
Chantal shared the show.
Yeah,
There
and
was
4
Yasmin
others.
shared the show. We know.
We've got some great show sharers.
Yes. So there was one person that shared it. Thank you so much, because it must have slipped by when I wasn't watching. But yeah.
So I've got one more example of phase 2. Ready?
Okay.
People say they want to come see us, right? You've seen where we shoot the show in the garden, right? Cup of coffee time. Hey, Mike, want a cup of coffee?
Yeah, afternoon
Boom.
tea.
Right? Or,
Yeah.
Mike, here's your coffee, right? Sitting out there, drinking a cuppa, right? There it is. Okay? That implies you don't have to imagine, I got the plane ticket for 30% off because I don't have any money.
Yeah.
Or I've got enough money,
Any
I
of
want a
that.
private jet. You don't got to figure any of that out. You're here.
It's just, you're here.
Right?
Here's your cup of coffee.
So phase 2, you got your
Yeah.
coffee.
Yeah.
Right? Because you're here. Boom.
Yeah.
Right? And again, phase fun is just about imagining what would imply you got a cup of coffee. So we'll be writing about this later in case it's mildly confusing
This
for you.
is very good. No,
But
yeah.
it's the coffee game, guys.
All right. I am smelling coffee, says Angela.
Smoking. Imagine TT smoking the 3
Yeah.
cigars. Yep.
Oh, he'd be
See, now Bill
wiped
understands
out.
you can bring 3 cigars into Australia duty free, right?
Yeah.
So bring them.
And Stella Jim had one. I saw something about him driving the Phantom 5 or V,
Oh yeah, sure.
drinking the coffee. on the way to get his Stella or something like that.
Nice. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, we'll have a good look at your comments later.
So Stella Jim's the guy that goes to the bottle shop when they open.
Yeah.
Right? Drinking the cuppa, going to the bottle shop.
Yeah.
By the way, it's amazing how much money that I notice that we spend on what we drink. Right?
Yeah.
And I'm not just saying liquor. I'm saying liquor, coffee, anything that's good fun, right? Juices, whatever. Right? It's fascinating. Just a side note.
Cindy just put up a coffee with blood pudding.
Oh,
that must be
Cindy.
brekkie.
That blood pudding I had from Rob's last night, Cindy, was excellent. I mean, it's like, seriously, when you come down, we're not going to get the cheap crap from Coles, right? We're going to get the good stuff from Rob's. Excellent blood pudding.
Don't be
Right.
sorry, Matthew, for your long comment.
No, don't
It's
be
just
sorry,
really
dude.
hard
Some of
for
it's
us
just
because the print is small and it just starts blending in.
See now, Joe
Okay.
did a good one, short and big print. Jamaica Blue Mountain Coffee. Okay, ready? You want to imagine having gone to Jamaica? Because I've been to Jamaica and I bought the Jamaican Blue Coffee there that came in the burlap bag bill, right?
The burlap bag.
So it was a sealed plastic thing and a burlap thing that said Jamaica Blue Mountain Coffee, right? Now here's the thing: if you want to imagine a trip to Jamaica, you imagine being in your kitchen with that bag of coffee you bought in Jamaica.
Or that you've got home from your trip.
Right.
And
So-
now you're
so-
drinking the
so-
coffee that reminds you of Jamaica, the
Right.
holiday that you had in Jamaica.
So phase
cool.
phase two, guys, right? Get how cool this is.
Yeah.
Ready? Victoria brings me the cuppa and says, "You're gonna like this."
Yeah.
Right? I don't even got to know anything else, okay?
Yeah.
Because if I know, that's the Jamaica Blue Coffee, so suddenly that implies we took a trip to Jamaica, bought coffee,
Yes.
right? That's phase two. Get how cool that is.
I just love how, as we're having the coffee, how we then remember how good the trip was, where
Bingo.
we bought it. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
Even though it hasn't happened
Yep.
in the real.
You get how
in
Neville
the
this
real-
is? Get how this fixes everything?
Eckerville. Yeah, I
By the way,
really like
I
it.
want the whole world to know the coffee game, right?
A number of people have posted they really like this game. Barbara
Cool.
Brown, I know, said this is a nice
If
game.
you're liking it,
Yeah.
feel free to share it.
Yeah.
Because so many people make the simplest mistakes. Oh, I'm imagining the lady in front of me buying me coffee. Right? That's called influence. Okay, don't bother.
Yeah.
Right? I'm imagining the person behind the counter giving it to me because I'm the 100,000th customer. And you walk up and you find that you're 100,001 because you stopped to tie your shoe. And somebody in another store got it, right? Again, that's trying to determine the how versus like, right, I'm enjoying my coffee. Right? I'm the guy. I've gone out. Seriously, I'm standing in line to get a coffee, and there's one person in front of me, and I open up my wallet, and there's nothing in it. And it's like, I forgot to get the monies, right? Right? This is the old days, right? Yeah. And I open it up, and it makes the sucking sound, right? You ever open up your
Of an
wallet,
empty wallet.
and it goes, and you go, that's not the good sound, right? And the girl says, "Can I help you?" I say, "Yeah, I was going to get a coffee." And she goes, "Good thing you're the 100th customer today. You get a free one." Cool.
Really?
Yeah. Now, I didn't imagine being the 100th customer.
Yeah.
I imagined already drinking my coffee when I open up the wallet and hear the sucking sound. Right? Not fun. Right? But this is how it happens.
Yeah.
The coffee game. Implication. That's
Yeah,
it, Joe. You
yeah.
got it.
And
pal.
Debbie said her bag of Kona coffee
Yes.
that she brought home
Yes.
from Hawaii.
Yep.
Boom.
So
Yeah.
Debbie just nailed a phase two. She's got the Kona coffee that she brought home from Hawaii.
Yeah.
Right? So you imagine, you know what, I'm going to get out the hand grinder and take 45 minutes to make one cup of coffee. Right? This is why I've got powerful forearms, guys.
But you're doing that in the woods.
I'm doing that in the woods with Marky
Because
Mark.
otherwise we push a button for the grind.
Yep. I'll have to tell you how I met Marky Mark one time. It was pretty cool. So,
How about the remember when at the gas station found money in the seats or something? Said spill. Sorry.
cool. So Bill's bringing up the story of being out of money at the gas station, right? So you're at the gas station, you're out of money, right? You open up the wallet, the sucking
wallet,
sound,
the
right?
vacuum wallet.
The guy behind the counter is going, "I will call it up pretty spend for you." Do not drive away from my 7-Eleven. So you go, "Hold on, man. Yeah, here's my driver's license. Let me go out and take the car apart for money." Meanwhile, while you're taking apart the car for money, yeah, you know what? Coffee, right? Yeah, and which implies you got enough money somehow. Okay, the gas got paid for, and you had money for coffee. Get how cool this is.
Yeah.
Okay, phase one, you're manifesting the coffee. Phase two, the coffee is nothing more than what implies your wish for a job, a trip, a puppy has been fulfilled. There's the master key.
And there's phase 3.
And there's phase 3,
So
guys.
this is ace.
Stay
Let's play with it for a
tuned.
couple of...
Play.
So when will we come back? So today is Thursday.
Yep,
Tomorrow
we're not going to do it tomorrow.
No, that's
Tomorrow's
the money
Day.
show.
Monday.
Okay, so Monday.
Right.
Will we?
Uh-huh.
Oh, good. So it'll give us a few days to play with it.
That's
up with
right, guys.
ideas. This is ace.
Says he's
Re-watch this
exceptionally
a
strong
couple of
wrist
times.
for some reason.
I reckon. What?
You're a naughty boy, Joe. You
Strong
have
wrist.
bad. Yeah.
Right.
Bad, Joe.
Joe with an E.
Bad.
Right.
All right. Love you guys.
Yep.
Visit us at
Freeneville.com.
join us in
Manifesting Mastery.
course.com.
Well, yes, you can
Yeah,
go there.
that's right. Yeah, just
But first, what we want to know is, what did you learn? What you learn about you, and what was your best bit?
all right.
Yep. And now, for refunds.
PhillyRealFun.com, guys.
That's right. And
Share the
we'll-
coffee game. Tell your friend.
friends. And we'll catch you tomorrow. Have an
That's
ace
right, guys.
night. Ace, isn't it as dirty?
It's not
Oh.
a dirty mind, it's a sexy imagination. By the way, ready? If you would, right? Go to NevilleGoddardQuotes.com and find some quote that has to do with implications, right? And post the link to it here. I don't care if it's 100 people share the same one, yeah, but just go to NevilleGoddardQuotes.com. You
And
can
what
search
do you
for
type
imply.
in? Oh, just type
Yep,
in
there's a
imply.
lot of quotes dealing with implications down there. Just grab one and post
Post
a
it
link
up.
to it up here. Just
That'll
for
be
fun,
ace.
right? That'll just
Yes.
help us
Yeah.
just have some good fun.
Okay.
All right,
And we'll catch you tomorrow.
Victoria.
Yes.
Let us go.
We got to go to the dog park. I'll
All
let
right.
you get that button.
Love you guys.
It's a long way away.
Free Neville. Dot. Look at that snazzy outfit. Boom, boom, boom.